Now, you might think these are just random jersey numbers, but there's hidden meanings behind why players choose them. Anthony Davis becoming number 3 nearly caused one of the most expensive controversies in NBA history. I'm talking tens of millions of dollars, dog. We all know Anthony Davis is number 23. He wore the number early in his NBA career to represent where he came from, Chicago, and his childhood idols of Michael Jordan and LeBron James. But being traded to the Lakers raised some issues. Who's gonna wear the number, him or LeBron? Well, right after the news was announced of Davis heading to LA, him and LeBron were spotted on Instagram answering the questions themselves. When LeBron posted this on Instagram, showing AD holding a number 23 Lakers jersey. But there was a problem, because the deadline had passed for jersey changes to be made, and Nike would have lost tens of millions of dollars. Switching LeBron's number, so AD had to figure something else out. AD said, "That was pretty hurtful. If you hunt it out and they sent me a list of numbers and I didn't know what to choose. So it is what it is. The first number I ever wore was number 3, when I saw the number was available. I kind of just wanted to take it all the way back to where it first started and put the number back on." Somehow, Dwyane Wade was able to predict the future of his jersey numbers. The number 3, Dwyane chose his number for a few different reasons. One being his Christian faith, where he associated the number 3 with his religion, represents perfection, which he aimed for his entire career. And then throughout his career, the number 3 followed him everywhere. Dwyane was number 3 when he took Marquette to the Final Four in 2003. He was drafted by the Heat in 2003. It took Dwyane 3 NBA seasons to win an NBA final and win Finals MVP, and he ended up with 3 championships to this day. Told you, man, this dude's a psychic. But the second reason behind him wearing number 3 comes from one of his idols, Allen Iverson. Dwyane said, "You guys know he's one of the 2 reasons I went number 3. You know, every time I see him, it's all love, and I appreciate that I try to rep that number 3 to the fullest. So I hope I made him proud." Damian Lillard's jersey number isn't something he chose. He was born with it, and funny enough, he doesn't even consider it a number. Dame grew up in Oakland, California, and he went from there to Ogden to play college basketball, and he was eventually drafted to the Blazers, who play in Oregon. Dame wanted to represent the cities that he played in, so that's exactly why he chose the number 0, to represent the O's. Rumor had it that Dame's blood type is O positive, so it's more than a number or a letter. It's literally who he is. The story behind Kevin Durant's jersey number is heartbreaking. As a kid, Durant went to see Pleasant Recreation Center, where he met his longtime coach, known as Big Chucky. Him and Kevin became friends on and off the court. After he saw KD growing up in a struggling environment, Chucky gave him money, made sure he was able to eat, took him to the movies, and was a role model for him. They maintained a friendship throughout Kevin's teen years, but just 2 years before Durant was drafted, Big Chucky was killed in a tragic shooting at the age of 35. This obviously devastated Kevin, but he had to move forward, going into college, being drafted to the NBA, and becoming a superstar. Durant wore the number 35 to represent the impact Big Chuck had on his life. Kevin said he plans to retire at the age of 35 as well, but now heading to Brooklyn. Durant decided it's time for a change, and right when the news broke, he posted this on Instagram, detailing what the number 35 meant to him, and he wrapped up the post saying, "35 was chosen in honor of someone very near and dear to me. I'll always honor him and honor the number 35. But as I start this new chapter in my basketball life, the number I'll be wearing on my back is number 7. This must have been playing for a while. Durant was seen wearing a black hat with a number 7 during the NBA playoffs. He announced he was heading to Brooklyn on the 7th day of the 7th month. Kevin Durant explained that the number 7 stands for completion in the Bible, with KD almost at 35 years old. This new number is hinting that he's completing his career with the Nets. Joel Embiid has always been a funny guy, on and off the court, but his jersey number is inspired by one of the most serious players in NBA history. Throughout Joel's college days at Kansas, and of course his playing days here in Philly, Joel's continued to rep the number 21 strong, but when Embiid first came into the NBA, he almost didn't get the number he wanted. At first, he was going to choose number 11, but that was being worn by Drew Holiday, and number 21 was being worn by Thaddeus Young, but then Thaddeus was traded away that summer, so Embiid got his number 21, and he tweeted about it. There's been some legendary players in NBA history who've worn this number, but one particular person is why Joel wears it. Just a few years ago, after the legend Tim Duncan retired, he took to Twitter to let the world know just how big of an influence Duncan had on him, saying, "Congratulations to Tim Duncan on a great and successful career. One of my role models. I wear number 21 because of him. Hashtag the big fundamental." Just make sure you click on this video. Right here is an incredible video. All you're doing is hurting yourself by not clicking on it. I don't know what you're doing. Bro, just click on the video. Come on, man. Just click on it. All right. Cool. Thank you.